Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world, everybody on the internet. Thanks for watching our video series. My name's Alan Lenczycki. I'm an attorney here in Lake County, Illinois. Wanted to give some legal information about a couple of different things. This video is about probable cause and reasonable suspicion in a DUI. Okay, so if you're not a lawyer, you may have heard the term probable cause. Okay, the probable cause is the thing that a police officer needs to manifest and document and articulate when he is going to pull you over, okay, or stop you. A police officer, like let's say you're at the Taste of Chicago, and a police officer, he can come up to you and say, "Hey, how's it going? Did you see the Bulls game?" Okay, I don't know. The police officer can chat with you, but if a police officer sees you driving down the street, he can't just pull you over and say, "Hey, what are you listening to on the radio?" The police officer has to see you do something. He has to either, well, or believe you've done something. So I suppose if he heard that you had robbed a bank, he can pull you over, though he didn't see you rob the bank potentially. But probable cause is when the officer believes that you have committed a crime or are in the process of committing a crime. And I can't tell you how many times DUIs have come into my office where the probable cause is traffic infractions. That is probably the most common piece of probable cause that lets an officer contact you, right? So you understand that under the US Constitution, a police officer can't harass you. A police officer can't just talk to you or stop you and stop your lawful business without this probable cause, because that's wrong. He can't do it for an improper reason. Like I've said in previous videos, like for driving a jalopy of a car, or for being what is in his mind the wrong race or wrong gender or whatever, political affiliation. Can't pull you over for a bumper sticker he doesn't like. But he sure as hell can pull you over for a broken tail light. So I've seen that before. Broken tail light, no light on the plate. The rear plate is supposed to be lit up, and if that light is broken, boy, that's probable cause for the officer to pull you over. He's got a duty to pull you over in that circumstance to issue you a ticket. And if he's issuing that ticket and then the probable cause develops, it can develop into something else too. This is called reasonable suspicion. If you're not a lawyer, the difference between probable cause and reasonable suspicion is like almost nothing. It's almost exactly the same thing. But for the judges in the courthouse and the lawyers, they are two different things. Probable cause is what the officer needs to pull you over. He has to see you commit a crime or believe that you just have committed a crime. And reasonable suspicion is after the officer makes contact with you. Let's say that you roll your window down and the officer sees a bottle of Bud Light sitting in the cup holder. Well, now the officer's developing a reasonable suspicion that maybe you're drinking and driving. Okay. If the officer sees the other, what we call indicia of intoxication, like red, bloodshot, glassy eyes. Let's say he talks to you and you smell like a gin and tonic. Let's say the police officer talks to you and you're slurring your words, or say inappropriate things like you're dropping bad words and you're stumbling and mumbling. Well, that is helping the police officer to develop the reasonable suspicion he needs to not only give you the ticket for your broken taillight, but to say, "Hey, sir or madam, please get out of the car. I'd like to administer some field sobriety tests to you." Okay. And those field sobriety tests, they can give him further information to develop the case. He's deciding, is this going to be a DUI? If you fail your field sobriety tests, the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, if you fail the walk and turn test, the one leg stand test, then the police officer could be thinking, this is a case where I'm going to ask the guy to blow in the PBT, the portable breath test, and issue him a DUI. Anyway, it's Alan Lenczycki. Give me a call. This is a very interesting area of law, and if you have questions about it, or if this has happened to you and you want to talk about your case, 847-549-0600. Thanks and take care.